the rails. Lack of research and some epic fail.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Nerdy Football Lads podcast, where I am on cloud nine. Joe's getting there, and B-Dog's really, really sad because our team's actually doing well, and B-Dog's isn't so much. I'm going to bring the boys in to see how we're all feeling. Joe,
Howdy.
B-Dog, how are we getting on, boys?
Oh, not bad. Does the old football team have a winning record, Joe?
My team has a winning record.
Yeah.
Your team has a winning record.
Yeah, my team's got a winning record, yeah.
All right. B-Dog?
Yeah, my team's not doing too great with most of the starters out, but they're all back this Monday.
Ooh, there was an undertone there that I didn't like. You know, the worst thing is, and I will be completely honest with you, I've been waiting to be this guy to get the Bucks game out the way first. Because you didn't even play last week, B-Dog.
No, it was probably for the best, to be fair.
Bless you, you still get stitched up on the intro, but I was waiting for it. Anything you just want to talk about, boys, or do you want me to riff with the obvious?
I mean, it's been a pretty interesting week because this is where the playoff picture really starts to take place. ESPN has just released the 2025 edition of the playoff calculator, and it's been I'm well aware that ironically the best team we've beaten is the Cowboys, and we've not beaten any serious teams yet. I'm just along for the rides because if you told me this time last year that we would have a winning record, I would be buzzing. So even if it is just some crazy last minute victories, I'm just along for the ride. So, and I forgot how fun football was when the team you support's playing.
I know, right?
It's very different.
I know, right? Really quickly, B-Dog, DJ in the chat.
How are we doing, DJ?
Thank you very much for joining us. Joe, I don't believe you've met DJ. Well, you haven't because you only just got Madden. DJ is our Saquon Barkley / Ohio State friend from New Jersey. So,
that's
me. Welcome aboard, DJ. Thanks for coming along, man. Football is fun when your team's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, half my team's good. The offense is really good.
Yeah, to be fair, half of your team is pretty good. It's just the bit that wins championships isn't.
Get Logan Wilson on the field, why not? No, and also I think that the Cowboys, hopefully, they've got a bit of a bounce. Adam Quinn and Williams, it should be very different. So it should be a strong running. The playoff fix is not over yet. I was actually looking at this thing. There's someone put a graph together of how playoff wins can change this week. And it is a big week for the Cowboys, actually. The Cowboys, with a win, can go to... I'm not taking the piss here, by the way, but can go to 12% chance of making the playoffs, which doesn't sound great, but it's definitely not over yet.
What I will do, just while you're talking, Joe, I'll put the Nerdy Football League standings in the banner on the bottom. You continue, mate.
So, the sort of... You've got the really obvious teams at the top there. You've got sort of, with a win, the Broncos, Seahawks, Pats, Rams, and Eagles could move to above 97%, so they can pretty much seal it with the win this week. Huge variation for the Bears, who with a loss could drop to 35%, or with a win go to 66%. But the running for the Cowboys is going to be quite interesting, actually. And it's a decent slate of games. You've got the Raiders, I believe, on Monday Night Football.
Let me just have a look at the Cowboys' schedule, sir.
I already know the Cowboys' schedule.
Oh my God, you aren't playing on prime time. What's going on when you're playing?
Monday night against the Raiders.
You are playing. Oh yeah, you are playing prime time. All right, okay.
We have Monday. We've got the Raiders. We've got the Chiefs. We've got the Lions. We've got the Vikings. We've got some interesting games there.
There's winnable. Some of the games are ranked, right? But there's winnable ones. There's definitely winnable games. The Giants, who knows what they're going to look like under this coach that's coming in. Obviously, Daboll got the boot this week. The Commies, not buying it. Sorry, not buying it, especially not with Jaden in. The Chargers, who knows which version of them's going to turn up. The Vikings, very similar. Defense is decent, but which JJ is going to turn up?
Yep.
Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, I think 3 losses. The Raiders, though, mate, come on.
I think you can go to 8-2. Sorry, 6-2 down that stretch. I think you can I think might lose the Lions and the Eagles games, but I think you take the Chiefs.
Think they could nick it against the Chiefs?
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs have like a third of the division currently. Like,
I think the Chiefs are going to do that thing where like they just go on a mental run and then get to the Super Bowl again. Like,
in fact, do you know what the best thing was about this week is that we're going into week 11 and the Chiefs currently are not in the Super Bowl picture, the playoff picture.
Neither are the Ravens. Neither. Oh yeah, I was going to say like the seedings. Neither are the Bills. It's a crazy year. It's a crazy year, man.
It's a great year. I'm actually really enjoying this year. I think this is such a great year. I think there's no like, trade run. Yes, he did break out trade run Henderson. It was a beautiful week to be a trade run Henderson over in fantasy. So, very good week. Hopefully,
again,
it continues.
DJ is a giant Ohio State guy. So
I mean, both the Ohio backs are doing great. Judkins is doing pretty good as well. So it's going pretty well for all of them.
Yeah, man. I seen a thing today, and by the way, boys, just to digress, because it's what I do. I've got some juicy little screenshot stats this week because we're bringing it back. I'm not doing just player of the weeks and like, like I want to keep it like interesting ones that you might not have seen or like. But I've got some decent ones. I've got some really good ones. And have you got your studs and duds?
Yeah.
No. You do. I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Oh, yes, I've seen a thing, and it was... no, it's gone. It'll come back to me.
I've got screenshot stats.
Screenshot stats is indeed back, my friend. We're firing on all cylinders once again. I cannot remember what it was that I'd seen, and... Hey, it's gone. I did want to speak about something this week, boys, and I cannot, shockingly, remember what exactly it was. Obviously, I want to talk about the Patriots just a little bit, but without trying to get done for homering. I think this was the game that, I was a little bit bitchy on my Instagram. You've probably seen, but everyone give it, who they played, despite going to Buffalo away and winning. Wasn't a perfect game. I think between a third and a half of the yards we got on offense was the 2 Travion Henderson touchdowns and the Kyle Williams one. But the defense again, boys, I was on here last week and I said about how clutch we were. Obviously, Drake May goes down the field, tries to throw a touchdown to end the game, could have took the 3 to kick the field goal and basically put it on ice, throws the pick, and then the defense just comes out and does their thing, man. I think it's an exciting time. Just don't do all this and then lose to the Jets on Thursday night.
You know it's going to happen, don't you?
No, because I do believe that the kind of the culture of this team is completely different. But that being said, you can't just sit back and be like, this is a free win. They're wearing my jersey for the first time tonight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rivalries one.
Yeah, the rivalries. The Nor'easters are in town. We are 0-2. 0-5 in home, like primetime games. Like, not Sunday, Thursday games. The Jets last season were 2-0 on Thursdays. Which is interesting. It is interesting. But let me just have a look. What was it I wanted to speak on? Oh, yeah, that was it. The Bills I wanted to speak about. So, obviously, the week before last, go in and do what they do to the Chiefs in the regular season because everyone knows that the games in the regular season between the two, the Bills win, and then the playoffs, the Chiefs win. But then to come out and put up the performance against the Dolphins that they did.
Mm.
What went wrong?
I think the thing is the Bills have just stopped being able to stop the run. like Ed Oliver's still out, and it's just had a massive knock-on effect for their D-line, and they've just not been able to prevent the run, and they've just lost the control of games.
Offense, though. What's the offense doing?
Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing with it's the thing currently with the Bengals is that the offense is on the field so much, as well, that they're sort of like struggling to control it. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, because like we've said a few times, every team's a live gravy game and just being able to like collapse once or twice maybe, but it's just against this team. Like, I don't know. It's because it's obviously it's like it's hard to know where you put the blame, but this is a team that you should absolutely cripple. It's a team that like has just been doing awful all year. The defense is like bottom 5 in so many categories. Like, you should smack them. You should run all over them, and like you put like, you know, Devon A. Chain put up 174 yards of new rushing. It's like, it's just a lot, and they've just lost complete control of the game. I think it's hard to put it down to Allen. You know, he's still throw for over 300, still like 3 for 2. I think he run for 1 as well. Obviously the pick's not great, but it's like he's still putting a decent performance. Obviously I don't think their running game is quite where they wanted it to be, but yeah,
No.
if your defense can't prevent the run, you know, give up almost 200 yards rushing in total, you're just not going to have any grip on the game, and it's just not going to go your way. So I think that's pretty much what it's down to.
So,
I think Ed Oliver's coming back soon. Hopefully that picks up. But you never know. We'll see what happens.
B-Dog, thoughts on, because I'm seeing a lot of, sorry, I'm just trying to pour a pint. Thoughts on the Bills, like, Super Bowl window being done now?
I mean, I don't necessarily feel like it's done, but I just feel they kind of run the same kind of stuff. It's always going to be an in-cutting route from a tight end, whether it's 5, 10, 15 yards. And Shakir is normally the deep threat, and Keon Coleman needs a new pair of hands.
Well, he's gone, hasn't he? He's gone to the. Is it the Jets he's gone to? Did he not get to? No, he did.
I'm thinking of AD Mitchell.
No, I'm thinking of AD Mitchell. My bad. Oh, sorry, V-Dog.
No, Keon Coleman was the receiver from FSU who they were like, oh, this guy's going to be the best guy, and he seems to drop 50% of everything thrown his way. But I mean, he had one good grab and he scored a touchdown, which hopefully shows more things to come because he was still brought in to be the main guy for Josh Allen. But realistically, if you cover the in routes and give away the outside, you're more than likely covering a lot of the Jets. And as long as you put a spy on Allen, you know, you're taking away a majority of the stuff.
Ironically, there was some reports that they tried to make a move for Jalen Waddle and Quinn Williams, which would have been absolutely crazy.
Jalen Waddle would have been a great one.
They would have.
Not for us.
Yeah, not for you.
It would have been a great one. Before we shoot on to the next point, boys, I did want to ask. I just got reminded because I've just had a look at the scores from last week. 2 relatively rare score lines came up last week. Twice.
It's a score.
You remember what they are? Possibly.
There's a score
there was 4 games where 2 had the same score and 2 had the same score, and they're not particularly. I won't say they're not particularly football scores, but you don't tend to see them very often.
I mean, the Philly Greenberg game was, I think, at one point like 3-0, and I was like, it looked like a Premier League game.
So Eagles Packers finished 10-7, which is low scoring as hell.
Although, did you see after the game they took a picture of like all the Georgia defensive players after the game, and it's like half the 20, 21, 22 sort of Georgia defense all playing across the team, and it's just like, well, there you go. That's why no one saw them.
The other one was the Thursday night game. The Raiders and the Broncos was 10-7. And then the other one, I'm fairly sure it was one, unless I'm complete. No, I'm right. There was another scoreline, and it's mental to come up twice in 1 week. The Lions Commies and the Seahawks Cards.
44-22.
Both 44-22.
Bizarre. Oh yeah, which is Scorigami. So they both. It was never happened before.
That was Scorigami, was it?
That was Scorigami. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Happened twice in one night. The other thing I want to talk about, boys, is the Carolina Panthers, because we said it last week. Who were doing predictions? like what is this team? They were 5-4 at the time, obviously now dropped to 5-5 after losing 17-7 to the Saints. What's going on? No, it seems like nobody wants to make the playoffs in that division.
No. It's it's a very unserious division. Is the NFC South? I mean, it's I don't know. It's kind of a thing where like Young's still not showing the real performance he needs to prove that he's ready to do it, like ready to be that guy, be that NFL quarterback. He's had good weeks, but the consistency's not there. I'm usually in favour of giving people time to do it, but like if you are the Panthers, it's probably not the best year to take one next year, but you do want to start at least considering it.
Yeah, he's basically got another year, hasn't he?
But yeah, I mean, of all the divisions they could still like pick up in, I mean, because what you've got, they're probably not. And the thing is, they're only a win behind the Bucks, which is mental.
I know they could have went level. They could have tied it up.
Which I mean, just again shows that division. Like, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. They've actually got the better home records out of all the teams, but. I mean, I think in that division, though, I think the real shocking one is the Falcons in a 4-loss streak. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on there because they weirdly they look like they're playing better, but it just hasn't translated to results.
Yeah. Even now, and chip in B-Dog, but even the Falcons look like you don't know if they're a good team or not, don't they?
Yeah, it's hard to say that it's defense orientated as well because there's always a big play every week by a Falcons player on offense and defense, but it just seems to be that. It seems to be a player too. You know
the
what I mean? Like
Falcons are the best passing defense in the league.
Yeah, I know. Well, we both agreed with this when it was picked. You know, we both like Michael Penix, long penis Penix, as soon as he was picked. And we said, it's just freak athletes on that team. But sometimes Bijan gets stuff. Sometimes I think, it might even be down to the play calls when it comes down to it.
Yeah. I think a lot of it can be kind of attributed to getting out of that losing culture as well.
Yeah, I mean the defensive line looks good. When they picked 2 edge rushers in the draft, we were all like, why waste? Why do that? But like Jalen Walker's shown out a little bit. JPP has been pretty good as well at getting, at forcing the other quarterback to, stand up in the pocket and move out, resulting in sacks from Zach Harrison and
absolutely
Jalen Walker. So everything's there. Obviously, Caden Ellis has obviously gone to the Patriots now, but he was a good part of their defense last year. Nate Landman, I think he was with them as well the year before, but he's now gone to the Rams. So they are missing some middle linebackers.
Yeah.
But, they still got AJ Terrell. Jesse Bates is still there.
Oh, they've got talent all over the place.
It's just it must be play designs. I can't think of any other reason.
All over the place. I mean, I think I agree with you, B-Dog. It's either coaching, calls, or just culture. Here, DJ is coming with a stat. Bryce Young has passed for 200 plus yards in only one of his 9 starts.
That's mental.
Drake would never.
It was against the Cowboys, I think.
Weirdly, I'm kind of more surprised he's only started 9 games. Like that's. I mean, I don't know if that's still accurate.
Me too.
That might have been true at the time. It might have been a few more since
I mean, Drake's threw for over 200, 9 games in a row or something.
Yeah.
DJ, appreciate the stat, man. Keep them coming in. Right, boys. Should we get on to... Well, unless you just want to bring something up, is there anything you want to talk about? They were the kind of thing... I'll tell you what I want to talk about, actually. No, I won't, because it might come up in Studs and Duds. Should we get on to some Studs and Duds, or are you ready to chuck something?
You know what? Just to quickly get I'm going to take my token homerism up for the year, because I'm not going to be that guy and use any Bears picks just Studs and Duds, but just to get it out now. There's very much this obsession with, especially young quarterbacks, about getting the ball up quick and not taking pressure. And there's a huge talking point with Caleb. Last year, it was he's holding onto the ball too long, blah blah blah, and that's the entire reason we got him, for his play extended ability. And it's just been so good this year to watch him still hold onto the ball but his pressure to sack rate is just plummeted. It's like I think I saw a stat saying that the only other better rate of pressure to sacks was Josh Allen in 2021 when he finished second in MVP voting. And watching him, it's so evident. Like the way
that's coaching, though, Joe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the thing is we dropped loads of money on the interior offensive line as well. You know, we got Joe Tooney from the Chiefs. He's been incredible.
Yeah,
we gave Drew Dolman loads of money, and I think sent us like a C in the right position in the league. He's been incredible. Finally invested in the line properly. And I think what sums it up is like there's a beautiful play where there's like a little bootleg rolls out to his left, and then he just manages to like see perfectly what's happening in front of him and just runs this beautiful touchdown in. Cole Kmet does like a great job of like he's running a route and then he sort of realizes what's happening. He's got a defender on him and he turns and becomes a blocker and pushes him like 5 yards into the end zone, opens his lane wide up for Caleb, and it's just his calmness in extending plays under pressure. It's just been incredible. Like his ability to like score plays and win games at the end of like within like 2-minute drills. It's been great.
Won the game for you last week.
Yeah, it's been sick. Yeah, and it's been him putting it in his hands, and like it's very weird as a Bears fan to watch us win because of the quarterback.
Well, we'll screenshot stats later, but I've got.
So yeah, just to get it out, I've just been enjoying it, and it's great to see that like you know you do need to look a little bit deeper when it comes to stuff like stats, because yes, he's still holding the ball loads, but like his like play extended ability has been incredible this year.
Yeah, fair enough, absolutely fair enough. I'm glad we're having a great time.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right, let's get some studs and duds, boys. Right, which one of you want to go first? We'll go studs and we'll go Joe.
Studs, yeah. So my studs is going to be Matt Stafford. Just because at the start of the year he was needing like a hyperbaric chamber parked at the front of the practice facility. Yeah, it's there. Like
I don't buy it now. I don't buy it.
Do you think it's a whole smoke screen? It's
just lying.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But in the last 4 weeks, right, he's had 20 touchdowns and no picks, which is mental.
It's crazy.
He's playing out of his mind. It's been incredible. That whole offense. I think if you think across the league now about teams you trust, as in like win or die, who would you actually trust to make it to the Super Bowl? I think they're only like one of 3 teams, the Rams currently. He's playing absolutely unbelievable. The Rams are actually doing some really cool stuff where they're like using like I think they're 13 personnel, like their use of using 3 tight end sets, basically heavy sets.
Yeah, one back, yeah.
It's like 50% on like the last 3 weeks or something, and it's basically doing this thing where like they're making is what all the offensive coordinators are trying to do now, where it's like just make everything look the same and just run all this different stuff out of it. So all their passing plays are coming out of like what the heavy set run formations look like.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see them just like bully teams across the line, and it's quite funny because their defense is like the exact opposite. Like they've been playing like with like no linebackers and just like six defensive backs, like for like most of their defensive lines. So it's like the complete flip side of defense. But anyway, Matt Stafford has just been playing out of his mind to just absolutely lighten the league. And if nothing goes drastically wrong, I think they're going to be one of the highest seeds in the NFC, if not the number one.
Absolutely fair enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update the thing. B-Dog, you may as well shoot away with your studs.
Yeah, so my stud is AJ Brown.
Don't lie to me.
No, I'm not. I think when one player can come out and just say like, "Look, fucking."
This is what studs and duds is all about. Love it.
Just trade me, right? Because I'm doing jack shit. For someone to come out and just say that to the the team that he's won Super Bowls with, and just what I mean, to be out publicly and say like, something's not right. I'm not getting the ball. Saquon's not rushing for 100 odd yards every game. We're not really winning games. Obviously, something's not right. Trade me. Tells you that the culture at that Eagles room is going downhill.
I've never known a man like consistently throughout the season come out and say something and backtrack so often.
Yeah.
He's done it about 4 times this year where he's come out and said something outrageous and then went, I was only joking.
Yeah. I just love like two catches for like I think it was like 9 yards or something like that, and then like Devontae Smith obviously has like one decent play, and I just don't know how the. Oh, I almost had a knock on there. We almost had a pound in the pot. I don't know how the Eagles are winning games when that offense looks as bad as it does.
I think the thing is though,
they're so boring, man.
Oh no!
Like they're just not fun to watch at all. Like it's so boring.
It's like watching Chelsea in the 2000s. Park the bus. That's all it is.
It's what proves him right though. Like the thing is though, I think he's been outspoken about it, but he's not been trash talking his own team. But he is right. Like it takes like a pretty crap offensive coordinator to make that team look so mid. Like if you've got like the Heisman winner, AJ Brown, Barkley, like Hurts, that O line, and if you're still not managing to like put points in people, like what the hell is going on? There's not a lot change between Kellen Moore and like I don't even know the nearest season name off the top of my head, but if there's not a lot change personnel wise, like it's clearly affected him. And like my hot take is what should have happened for the trade deadline is that the Eagles should have just like gave like a first round pick to the Dolphins for like Mike McDaniel and just like made him the OC and just like slotted him right in, and I think it would have solved everything. But yeah, it's just I don't know.
The Eagles are one of my least favorite teams at the minute. They are anyways, but I mean the product that's on the field just boring.
I know, and the tush push constantly. Is it not like 90% of the tush pushes now? They've shown them, and they're constantly false starting, and the league's like, well, I didn't see it.
So Loki,
that's why they're going to ban it.
I think they're not calling it in games,
so they can ban it. It's too, yeah, I agree. They'll say it's too hard to officiate. Ban it. I absolutely agree. For that. Yeah. I agree, Joe.
They will do now.
My stud this week is a first on the Nerdy Football Lads podcast. Berlin. We had an international game, boys. That was a decent game.
Yeah.
My stud of the week is the City of Berlin. What a game! I mean, apologies, B-Dog. I did sack you off playing Madden, but I was watching it and I couldn't not watch it. It was a great game. The Falcons inevitably falconed and threw it to bits. And Jason Taylor.
Jonathan
Taylor, sorry. Jesus Christ. Went crazy in the end, but what a great game. And similarly to, I believe it was Munich it was in last time, the atmosphere is absolutely incredible and they got a great game. I bet you at the start of the season, the NFL went, I will send the Colts and the Falcons out there. That'll do. But it turns out the Colts are a decent team and you don't know which version of the Falcons is going to turn up. I thought it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. No officiating calls in German this year, though.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Dull. But, yeah. I think this might be a first, mind, where we've got... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, we've got a genuine stud, humorous stud, and, not a person.
A city, yeah.
Quality boys. We've got to diversify.
This is the thing, though. It's like they only got a good game by accident because no one expected it to be this good a matchup. Which is kind of the sticky thing. It's like I really wish they'd give us like more good games, and like in Europe rather than just like giving us like the crap ones. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is Jason Taylor's biggest shout for MVP though. Because usually the argument for running backs is always, you can't win.
You just call him Jason Taylor.
Oh, bloody hell, you've been in section.
Was it just me?
I only took because you said it. Jonathan Taylor, which is definitely his biggest shot for MVP yet. Because usually the argument is that the running back can't do it by themselves. They don't win games because of them. It's all the O-line. Whereas like they won because of him in this game. It's almost 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. Just it was absolutely, he put that team in his back. So I think that's his biggest shock yet. But yeah, probably won't happen. But I still probably should win MVP, if not JSN. But it's those two for me.
TJ with a homer shout.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor's from South Jersey. Yeah, but where's Jason from though?
Have you seen that thing about it's like someone drew a map and it's like where like some of the best receivers are from, and they're all from like a 20-mile radius in Louisiana. It's absolutely nuts because it's like I think
it's all
like
like
Jamar
crayfish
Chase.
in that, man.
Yeah, it's all that's what makes it seriously.
Right, boys, duds. Who we got?
I mean, I can take this one again. So the duds, I'm gonna go Derrick Henry.
Oh,
It's not. He didn't have a bad week this week. I think just overall, I saw this thing. I don't know if this is before or after this week, but he from the 1 yard line, he has averaged 0.1 yards, which is like basically if you give Derrick Henry, who is a behemoth of a man, 1 yard to make, he is making a tenth of that. Like he's making it like this much, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how a man that big isn't a good short yardage back. And I don't know. It's just for me. It's just that like it's maybe looking at things too much through a fantasy lens, but like I just think it's been not quite up to his standard. I mean, yeah, he's 31. Maybe this is just teetering off. He's still like he's still a Premier player, but yeah,
it's really helping out. I can't remember if you were on the stream at the time at the weekend, Joe, but basically I asked B-Dog and Simon, who was on at the time, how many of the lads from football would it take to tackle Derrick Henry? And he said 5. And 5. I believe it's a lot more than that.
I said 3.
Oh no, you said 3. Yeah, sorry, yeah, you said 3. He thinks it was Jake, Baz, and who else?
Jack.
And Jack could tackle Derrick in open field. Could tackle Derrick Henry in open field.
I think just Jerker.
It's taken about 8 or 9 of us. It's crazy.
No,
yeah,
sorry. Wait there. DJ's played college football. DJ, jumping on this. How many regular guys is it taking to tackle someone like Derrick Henry, man? Because it's not 3 in open field. Like, so I started that by saying that like this is helping make Brandon's point, but the difference is Derrick Henry's having to have his offensive line hold up and shoot the gap and make. I'm talking about in open field. Derrick Henry's running with the ball. 3 of yous aren't bringing him down.
I think after 3 though, you've just got diminishing returns. I just think it'd be like.
Dill says it's not.
It's not.
He's just falling over his own feet. It's just Dill.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper DeJean tackled Derrick Henry in open field.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so yeah, he thought like who could?
Oh, who could?
No one.
No, how many though in accumulation?
Yeah, so I said to B-Dog, how many of the lads would it take to tackle Derrick Henry? And he said 3. Jake, Baz, and Jack together in open field could tackle Derrick Henry, and it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The worst thing is, I think Sai kind of backed you up.
I believe, right, if 3 people, you know, I know Jake, playing linebacker, he'll go straight for the knees. If Derrick Henry's in the air, all it takes is 2 people to hit him from side on.
What about Dylan Kai?
You fucks.
I mean, you got better luck with the pylons there than.
I need to start preparing pictures so that people that don't know who we're talking about can see the stand.
I wish there was a beautiful moment at Winter League where like Kai was talking a really big game to Dom, and then Dom just lost him beautifully. I was like, mate, fair enough. If you're gonna like put your money away more for it, like you gave it a good shot, like respect to him, all the respect to him.
Bless him. Right, B-Dog, who's your dud?
I forgot now. We're talking about Derrick Henry, and I forgot.
I'll go with mine. I've went for Karen. I think Father Time's getting there. Bless him. He looked, and there's no other way of saying it, absolutely horrific last week. Jesus Christ. The safety, just what are you doing? He backed himself into the end zone and then just stood there as the D lineman was running towards him and just that's without the picks. He was 16 for 31, 161 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. But the 2 picks that he threw were bad anyways. But the amount of balls that he got away with that were just overthrown by probably about 10 yards. I seen a thing the other day, and it was talking about exactly that performance. And someone had said, it looks like he's getting too old. It now looks like he's too scared to take the hits, so he's just getting rid of the ball.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of look back at the 6-minute highlights for most of the games on a Wednesday to prepare for this. And there was a few, even just in the highlights, that he's getting a little bit of, well, he's not getting the pressure, but it's coming, and he's just launching it. I think the clock's clicking. The clock's ticking, I think, unfortunately for Karen.
Mm. Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, I don't think the problem is that Aaron always relied on the rollouts and the play actions, and he obviously can't do that anymore.
But he's not even looked horrendous doing that. Like, he's obviously not as quick, but he's not looked terrible at it. It's just one thing you could always put your hat on with Aaron Rodgers is he's accurate. He's accurate as hell. Maybe one of the most accurate of all time. Who knows? I don't know the stats. But last week, it was like watching Jets Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah. I mean, his quarterback rating in that game was 4.5, which, it's not great. It's not great. And I don't know. I hate Aaron Rodgers as much as the next guy, but sorry
to interrupt you. I was waiting for this.
I was just going to say, it is a great defense. It's not talked about enough how good this Chargers defense has been. Testament has absolutely put a great team out there. It is keeping that team alive and dragging them into the playoffs. I mean, as well as Herb, obviously, I have no idea how he's doing that well with 2 tackles up. But yeah, it is a hard D. It's not that is to be considered. And, his running backs are, I mean, Jalen Warren's still doing good. Caleb Johnson somehow went for 3 yards and 2 runs, which is weird. But yeah, he's just not the player he was. And it's incredible that he's doing this well after this old, after 40. But I think this is the Steelers thing where it's just what's the point? He's not, the chances of him playing to a level where he can win you a Super Bowl is so minuscule. What is the point? You're better off just taking a gamble on someone who could, a younger player who could randomly play this or And the thing is that the defense is completely shot. It's the oldest but most expensive defense in the league. They absolutely can't stop anything. They've got Jalen Ramsey went to safety now, but that was the best thing they could do, and it's just they just don't have the people there anymore. But yeah,
Kyle,
I don't know. Yeah, no, that's I mean, what was that? How much did that cost him? A 6th round pick or something?
Yeah, a 5th or a 6th. I can't remember.
If you give up a 6th round pick to a player and he instantly walks into your starting defense, your defense probably isn't in a great spot. And the fact that it was the most expensive defense anyway.
I mean, I can only speak from obviously our side of the coin, but earlier on in the season we sent Jabril Peppers away, and he was an incredible player for us. So there was rumours that one of the safeties was going out the door, and I'd have bet my house on it being Duggar. And then Peppers went, and everyone lost their mind. And then they started getting into the rotation because he wasn't in the rotation at the time. And then he started playing, and we were like, oh, okay. And he just looked a shadow of himself. And then when the trade came, honestly, I wasn't that surprised at all. But yeah.
Apparently, Peppers is also in the Steelers. I did not know this. I was just saying, apparently, Jabril Peppers is also in the Steelers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I did not know this.
Yeah, that's right. All right, B-Dog, Dud.
The Giants organization.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Why get rid of Dable. Like, yeah, I know he's not had the best season over the last couple of years. He's had low losing records, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lie. When Jackson Dart came in and Scatterball was healthy, that team was exciting to watch. You know, the play calls were good, and it looked like
They
he
were
knew what he
getting
was
there,
doing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was that one more draft class away from being a contender again,
Well,
or
I
at
would
least
say as
punching
well,
for a wild
B-Dog,
card.
because I do agree. They looked like they were getting there as much as I hate to say it.
My pushback on this though is that the reason to get rid of him is
just a sec, Joe. Like I'll be really quick. Why at this point of the year?
Exactly. Why? I mean, yeah, I get it. They've lost a couple of games back to back. Jackson Dart's out now, fourth concussion. You know, Scatterball's out with his ankle. Neighbours is out with an ACL. There's not much left of the team now, realistically. But why get rid of him now? Change the
Wait till
culture
end of
just for that
January.
whole. Yeah, no, just for that whole new coach, new feel. We might win some games now, and it's like, well, look how that went for the Raiders. They put a guy in for a couple of games towards the end of the season. They won a few games. They signed him to a 4-year deal and got rid of him 18 months later.
Yeah,
I can see the same thing kind of happening here.
Yeah, Joe, what were you saying?
My only pushback on this is the reason why I think it's worth doing is because it's been very clear Dable has not been coaching for the benefit of the team or the players. He's been coaching to save his job. And he's been constantly putting Jackson Dart in unnecessarily unsafe situations to make the score look better. Like, he's put him in like so many short yardage running situations when the game's already lost. Like, Dart started in week 5?
Week 4.
Week 4. It's now, he's played up to week 10, so that's 7 weeks of game time. He's been in concussion protocol 4 times. Like, you know what I mean? He keeps putting him in these stupid situations.
I believe it's not 5 now.
It's something stupid, but even if it is Dart's fault, like, he's obviously not coaching out of him. He's putting him in these daft situations. He called him these stupid plays, and the game's already gone. And he's getting him injured. And like, if you're in a situation, you've got Dart's playing incredibly well. If you got a player like Dart, you need him next year. You need him to have a long career. Dable does not care about that. He's already been fined once for trying to drag him out of a medical tent, which is literally not allowed to do. Like, tried to poke his head through and that. Like, and it's just like
I'm gonna lose my job.
You actually watched 2 plays of Russell. Wilson and went, "Fuck this!" And kind of came out, and then it's just, I don't know. Like, you can't put guys in that situation.
The good thing that comes out of it, boys, is we get famous Jameis this week.
Oh, no.
I saw you picked him up with a wave away.
Did you see his interview? I think it was
I started singing right through it. Like,
it's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. What I was going to say when you were talking then, B-Dog, when you said when you were saying about like the next coach to just come in and then maybe the owner seen that he was maybe turning around. Maybe they want the tank. Maybe they thought, no, we don't want to be getting the extra 3 or 4 wins this year. We may as well, because you're not going to make the playoffs.
No.
Or you're at least not going to do anything in them. Maybe we make the change, ensure that we likely don't get many more wins and just get as good a draft pick as we can.
Maybe. It is a potential out there. It is a potential out there for that to be an option, but I just, with teams like the Browns and the Jets being the scorers they are, they're not going to get a number 1 pick.
I don't know. The Jets have won 2 in a row now.
About to be 3.
The AFC East up for grabs.
It's about to be 3. It's about to be 3 in a row. You know, the Jets always have the 3 in a row bounce.
I mean, Giants are sitting at the 3rd overall pick currently. They're on a 4-loss win streak. They're tied with the New Orleans Saints at 2-8, so they're only ahead on strength of schedule. And
then don't worry, Dallas is also in that top 10.
Oh no, you're all over it now.
Really?
You're on 12. You're up to 12. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, B-Dog.
Because Atlanta's handed the Rams a top 10 pick because they're on the 4-loss win streak. So it's just Which the idea of giving Sean McVay a top 10 pick is horrifying. But
really pisses me off about yous, B-Dog. And look, I've said it before since we've started doing this. I look out for the Cowboys. But it doesn't matter what the Cowboys team looks like. Monday night prime time. Yeah, let's go. Like, nobody wants to watch the Cowboys every week, man. Unless you're a Cowboys fan, obviously. I bet you even Cowboys fans don't even want to, like...
Jerry, I'd love to watch the Cowboys at 6 o'clock every Sunday, sorry. You know what I mean? So I can actually watch the games, instead of having to watch, the fucking night before 1 a.m. games.
Yeah. I know, man. I know it's grim. But that's going to round up Studs and Duds, boys. Has anyone got any honourable mentions?
Well, I already mentioned it, but the Cole Kmet block was beautiful. I just loved it.
Right, fair dues, boys. We're going to move on to some screenshot stats.
Screenshot stats.
Beautiful. Right, again, not many because it's quality over quantity, boys, but I do believe that there's some good little ones in here this week. I do believe so. Again, I'm just going to be reading them off my phone. They're not going to be on the screen. But, let's roll. Right. Records of teams up 10 points in the final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. The Giants, 1-2. The rest of the NFL, 83-1. I mean, you're talking about a reason to lose a job.
Yeah, it is. There's definitely signs there, but why not just give until January, yeah? You're going to change the culture in the room and you got to find someone else now to fill that spot.
I agree, to be honest. I do agree. Right. Matthew Stafford's career record. Anyone seen it?
Not recently. But,
Want to hazard a guess? We'll make it interesting.
And then wins to losses.
Wins to losses.
I know he's technically playing the best games of his career, but
I'll be fair. There's 3 columns in this record.
Oh,
is this all time?
All time. Tell you what, I'll leave it. So he's played. I'll test your maths. 231 games.
167 wins.
He was a Lion for a long time.
Yeah, 167 wins. Oh no, is this going to be the stupid one where it's like, what is it? 100 and it's going to be like even wins to losses and 1 draw.
115 wins, 115 losses, 1 tie.
Yeah.
He's finally broke even, boys.
Matt Stafford is at 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lions really done his stats dirty, man.
Yeah.
While we're on Matt Stafford, Matthew Stafford is the first QB in history with 20 plus passing touchdowns and 0 picks over a 6-game span in a single season. Joe, you already alluded to this a little bit earlier.
Mental.
You're predicting screenshot stats now. Touchdowns scored this season. Jonathan Taylor, 17. The Browns, 16. The Saints and Raiders, 15. The Titans, 11. Again, that's Jonathan Taylor, 17.
That's rough. That. Did you see that banner on Sunday Night Football? And it was like, this is actually not Jonathan Taylor, but Jameer Gibbs. And it's like touchdown scored by running backs before they turned 24. And it's like Emmitt Smith, Jim Brown, LaDainian Tomlinson. There's one more, and then Jameer Gibbs. So like the current class of running backs who've got playing is just top class. Really good.
Yeah. Right, this one's for you, West End. Caleb Williams has 4 game-winning drives this season. It ties the most in Bears history.
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. I'm not surprised at that at all. He is literally, he's genuinely in pace for like our best statistical quarterback season ever, which is mental. But he's doing it. So I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So.
Yeah, there you go. Little shout out for you, boy. Right, back up to Jonathan Taylor because this is from a few days ago and I forgot that I screenshot it. NFL statistical leaders. Spoiler alert, Jonathan Taylor's first in all of them.
Oh, wait, no way.
Rushing yards, carries, scrimmage touchdowns, first downs, points scored, scrimmage yards, yards after contact. First.
Mental.
Absolutely crazy. The Texans defense, because we're not just an offensive podcast. You know, we rate the D. Yeah, we do. It's another first, boys. Texans defense, 16.7 points per game allowed, 261.3 yards per game allowed, 56.7 opposition completion percentage, 70.8 opposition passer rating, all first in the league.
Damn.
Not bad, is it? Not bad.
No, it should just be a shame if Stroud could throw a football properly.
I don't know.
We've seen the best of him. I said this on the stream on Sunday. We've seen the best of that guy. Doesn't look at it at all.
There's a post that keeps putting in the Bears subreddit of like there's a game where we played the Texans last year and like Stroud tried to have this big brother moment with Caleb where it's like you give him a little shoulder pat and it's
because he's stunk since then, hasn't he?
It's like Caleb's outplayed into like unbelievable success.
Yeah, because Caleb was like,
yeah, and it's like because he called it back like CJ was like, "No, come back!" It's like you're gonna be great, and it's like Caleb's like,
"Yeah, I know."
And then he's just smoking success.
And I believe no, it's not the last one. So this one came up on a video I was watching. I literally went to take a picture of it, but rather than take a picture of it because that would have been cheating, I just screenshotted the picture screen. So it's still a screenshot stat.
It is.
So how unlikely was Jets 27, Browns 20? Since 1950, teams had been 225-0 when holding opponents to 175 or fewer yards and not turning the ball over. The Browns were the first team to lose in that span, per ESPN research.
Mental.
The Browns are Browns. When the Jets don't Jets, it's because the Browns are Brownsing.
And then the Jets. I still, you know what? I have bet on the Jets to win tonight. To be fair.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because you'll be able to retire.
As we have a bonus one for you if you want it though for screenshot stats.
I'll take additional screenshot stats at the end. All right. Fine. It's my last one.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was it.
No. Players in NFL history to have 2,500 plus passing yards, 70 plus completion percentage, 250 rushing yards, and 5 or fewer interceptions through 10 games of a season. Drake May 2025. That's the list.
I need to start tracking this one. Every week there's one of these Drake May. Like,
yeah.
Playing good.
Why do you think I give you a Caleb one, man? Shut up. To be fair, I screenshotted. Oh no, it was Tuesday. I lied. But that's my contribution to the screenshot stats. Joe.
Yeah, so the one I have is so far this season, 4 teams have scored 38 points in the first half. 3 of those teams have been the Seahawks, which is pretty mental. They're playing like an absolute juggernaut right now. So.
Ooh, should we guess what the other team? Do you know what the other team is? Don't don't even know.
No,
Joe, you can't half-ass a screenshot. Come on now. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Does it? Joe, what? Get out my sight. I'm only joking, of course. Unless B-Dog, other than if we're keeping you up, as always.
As always.
Got any screenshot stats?
Cowboys, you, baby!
We the boys.
We them boys.
Yeah, that'll bring us to the end of screenshot stats.
Screenshot stats.
Oh crikey! Ooh, that was rough. I'm going to be honest, B-Dog. That was rough.
Wow.
Right, we're going to get into some Week 11 preview. Do I have a Week 11 preview? I do. There we go. Week 11 preview banner up and going. What we're going to do is we're going to go through our actual sleeper pick'ems, and we're going to actually pick the team that we pick on here. So we can't just like for content just say, "Oh, I'm going to pick the Jets over the Patriots," and not actually pick them. The team that you say you do actually have to pick in the pick'em. Loser of the pick'em at the end of the season does the final show. We'll call it the quiz show. Dressed as a cheerleader, was it?
Yeah.
Cool. Didn't calculate on averages what the winner is so far, but I will do it at some point. At some point. Right. Schedule. I mean, it's not going to get up on my screen. I have to press it on my phone anyways. Anyone got it up? What's the first game?
Jets Patriots.
Of course it is. Dumbass. Oh, well. Go on then. You don't need to
yeah, of course.
You're taking the Jets?
They're on a winning streak. I am taking the Jets. They're on a winning streak.
Okay, mate.
Like, I don't know. I'm this close to dropping Justin Fields in the redraft league we're in, but yeah, I don't see how you go for the Jets here. I just I don't like it'd be this could be the Pats bogey game, but I don't see it.
That's what I think it is. I think it's going to be the Pats bogey game. I think it's going to be one of those stupid games where, for whatever reason, the Jets decide to play 300% better than they have been doing, and then lose the majority of the next 5-6 games.
So, and you're entitled to your pick, and I can see why it's a trap game, like Dill's rightly said in the comments there. I get it. I get the reason for going for it. Statistically, we're the best run defense in the league. We've only just let up our first 50-yard rusher last week, and he got 52 yards.
Yep.
The Jets' whole offense is Breece Hall.
Yep.
The quarterback can't throw, and Garrett Wilson's out anyways.
Yep.
That's Garrett Wilson out.
AD Mitchell redemption
Garrett
game.
Wilson's out.
AD Mitchell redemption game.
Shut up. Did you see why he didn't play last week?
No.
Because he's a dumbass and can't learn the playbook.
Really?
That's fine.
It's nothing to do with the fact that he got traded or anything.
All they're going to do is throw streaks, baby.
Okay. You just do field
streaks and screens. Streaks and screens.
Screens, I get. They're just going to hammer screens. That's how they beat the Browns, other than a kickoff return, a punt return. But,
exactly.
I mean, yeah, absolutely fair enough. Joe, who are you going for?
Oh, definitely the Pats. I just I know it's the boring pick, but I can't see how this Jets team wins. Like Justin Fields had 3 games this year, whereas Justin Fields, an NFL starting quarterback, is being paid like $30 million this year. Has had 3 games where he's free for less than 50 yards. Less than 50 yards. Like genuinely, like I think I could throw for 50 yards in an NFL game. And Justin Fields doesn't do it. I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the piss on it.
I was about to say, which teams do you think you could throw for 50 yards against? B-Dog.
Probably this Cowboys. I could throw for 50 yards in that fucking Eagle soft zone scheme like that.
To be fair, if you just throw screens to Breece Hall all the time,
exactly. He'll do it for me. I'll throw like 3 screens to Breece Hall and just sit on the sideline and then
man. Right, so
but no, I don't see how you do it.
Jets. Right, the Washington Commies and the Miami Dolphins.
I've gone the Commanders here.
Have you? Why?
Just because now Jen's out. I don't know if Scary Terry's back this week, but
don't believe he is.
No, but I've just got a sneaky suspicion that the Dolphins won that game so well against the Bills, the same way the Jets, I think, will beat the Pats tonight. They went 300% that game, and they've got not a lot of juice left for this game.
Yeah, Scary Terry's still working with trainers in practice.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of this is going to be like the Dolphins went too wide last week, and I don't think they're going to carry it on.
I mean, it's fair enough. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I think if nothing else, they score more points than the Commies do.
Now, pick cities, baby. Tua is going to be throwing picks.
He threw picks last week.
Yeah, but he threw some bad picks last week. Like the problem is,
look how many points they blow. That's kind of the point that I'm making. Like they'll just be able to score more points. I think.
No.
We've got Todd. We had Todd the other day.
Yes, we had Todd last week.
Yeah, we had Todd. We know you're from the UK. We had you the other day. Great to see Gronk signing a new contract. We'll doubt which that's worth. Well, he was trying to get
a little tonight, isn't it?
Tonight. Yeah, I was going to say. What's your prediction for the game later tonight? Early hours of the morning, our time. Yeah, so it's 1:15 our time. You've literally just missed us predict the Pats Jets game. I went the Pats. Joe went the Pats as well, which is the blue Smurf on the left-hand side of your screen, and B-Dog went for the Jets for whatever reason. But yeah, welcome back, Todd. We're glad you came back, man, and we hope you had a good time watching Red Zone with us the other night. I'm going to go the Dolphins. Yeah, I think they score more than the Commies do, and it's simply that. I don't think that they're particularly better than them. I just think the Commies don't have as much juice on offense as the Dolphins seem to be getting every now and then. And I think it's another one of them games.
I really don't know what to pick for this one. I think I kind of want to go. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to put this down to the Dolphins just because I think that the Dolphins might have a bit more of a home crowd with it being in Madrid and the whole Spanish language, big Latin community in Miami. I think those teams typically have, because the Dolphins, Cowboys, a few others, they already have Spanish coverage. They typically get bigger Spanish support. Technically, I think this is a Dolphins home game. So I think that they might just have a better crowd, and that literally might just be the difference. But yeah, I think it's not going to look pretty. I mean, Tua have really thrown 13 touchdowns this year. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a pretty game. I think this is a bit of a sucky game for Spain's first NFL game, but yeah.
No, the NFL wouldn't do that, Joe.
No, it's a professional organisation. They never would do that. But yeah, I think the Dolphins might disagree with this.
Yeah, fair news. Hey, B-Dog, we've got it against you today, mate.
No, hey.
Dolphins Commies this time. Right, the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The what the fuck are these teams of all? What the fuck are these teams? Yes, that's £2 in the pot. I've got it. But
I'm going the Falcons.
Which version of the Panthers turn up and which version of the Falcons turn up is the question.
I think the Falcons have this one. I think last week they played, and they were quite unlucky because, like you said, both teams played really well in Berlin. So I think the Falcons keep that going, and I think the Panthers. I think Young has another stinker, and they start looking at getting the Red Rocket back in again.
It's the Red Rifle, man.
Sorry, the Red Rifle.
I'm only doing this because when I called Willie Marks, you nearly pissed yourself laughing at us.
Yeah. I did.
I mean, Joe, you go. I've not made my mind up yet.
I think the Falcons have to win a game at some point. I think they're sort of like it's starting to click a little bit, and I think he's just kind of got a result in a win at some point. You can hear by my voice, I don't feel very confident in that, but yeah, I think they somehow edge this and get this done. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a pretty game. But I think the Falcons have maybe started to truck over a few wins here. But yeah, it's not going to be great.
So with the little bit of time that I bought there, I've got the NFC South up. Obviously, the Bucks 6-3, Panthers 5-5, Falcons 3-6. I think for the Falcons to have any chance at all, they have to win here.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the Falcons for that reason. This is basically their season. This game's their season. It's their first playoff game, basically.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to pick the Falcons.
We're all in agreement.
We're all in agreement. There we go. See, welcome to the good side, B-Dog.
It's going to change next game.
Really quickly, I did stick it up before, but we were talking. Gronk should have signed a 2-day contract. Imagine him walking out suited up for the game. The Jets would have had a meltdown. It would have been hilarious, even to not start him. Just suit him up, walk him out, line him up, and then just like take him back off the field to see what they would have done. It would have been good crack. But I imagine there's something in his Fox contract that wouldn't let him do that.
Yeah, probably.
Right, the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Buffalo Bills. Both teams the Patriots have spanked this season.
I'm going for the Bucks. Baker's going to bake.
Shake and bake. Is this not the shake and bake pick? Or we've kind of got a...
Baker's going to bake.
I'm gonna go for the Bills, you know.
Oh wow, choosing a rival over Shake and Bake. What have you done to the podcast?
In the mid.
Yeah, look, I'll always love you, Bake. But reverse psychology wise, I would really like the Bills to lose. So if I pick the Bills, maybe they'll lose.
Interesting choice. Interesting dynamic there.
Yeah. So it's not personal. I still, we're obviously still Baker fans. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bills. Get a good game.
Joe?
Yeah, I think it's got to be. It's kind of got to be the shake and bake pick. I don't know. I think there's something going on with the Buffalo. I think it doesn't get readied until this sort of gets some place like imagery. I think they've got to take this.
If the Bucks win on Sunday against the Bills, do we win the division? Without question.
I think you would seal a playoff spot.
So what we've got coming up is we've still got the Jets twice, the Dolphins to play, the Bills again, the Ravens, the Giants, the Bengals. Is that
so if you get a win, so you do take the first seed off the Colts, presuming the Colts lose. I don't know. I think you're 99% for it, 97% guaranteed a playoff spot. But
so I think if we win tonight and the Bills lose, that puts us 3.5 games ahead of the Bills.
Yeah, if you win.
Yeah. If we look, any given Thursday.
Is that the sequel?
Yeah, it's the really boring version.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Right. I just wanted to digress there a little bit. I was interested to see what you thought. The LA Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Chargers all over this. I think the Jaguars are just collapsing. I think they're the least deserving team to currently be in the playoff picture. I just think that Trevor Lawrence has just been. I saw something the other day. So the defense point always is for Trevor Lawrence is like, oh, his receivers are dropping balls. If you go through all his stats and take out all the drop balls, he's still like bottom 3 in every quarterback category. Like, I just think he's just not been doing it. Yeah, it's just not been good, and I think the Chargers are somehow keeping things together, and I think they're like quietly the underdog story of this year of like losing you know, your newly drafted running back and both your tackles, and still sort of sitting at 73, and it's beautiful to see. So I think they're going to, I think they absolutely smoke the job too.
Just to address the elephant on the screen. Yes. Yeah, 100%. If the Jets win, I will 100% do that. I don't know what I would say, but I'm guessing the way the game goes would dictate that. What I was going to say then, boys, was when Joe started talking about the Jags, I had a little flashback to Sunday night when we were all watching watching Red Zone together. And the fits of hysterical laughter that everyone just burst out into when the Jags went down at the end of the game. Because Luke, bless him, we had a little bit going where we were doing like Gillette Soccer Saturday, and we were going to Luke for the update on the Jags game all night. Yep. And then for them to lose at the end, man. Everyone lost it. It was good fun. It's not worth going back to watch without Red Zone on, but if you really want to do it, it's really funny. But yeah, that was one of my favourite things about watching Red Zone that night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I really enjoyed it. Right, B-Dog. Chargers, Jags.
Chargers.
Yeah, fair enough. Why?
It's the Jags. No offense.
Yeah,
they're falling to pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chargers because it's the Jags.
Yep.
I will say that the Chargers are a good football team, but primarily it's the Jags.
Yeah.
Yeah. West End Joe's Chicago Bears against the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to go Bears here, but it's going to be a really big test.
Which JJ?
The quarterback, yep.
Yeah. I did send you like a bonus screenshot stats thing of ranking the quarterbacks in the NFC North, and it's Goff, Caleb, Jordan Love, JJ McCarthy, and then 9, who is JJ McCarthy's alter ego. I saw someone talking I saw someone talking about how this has got very much early career Russell Wilson energy to it, of just being very, very cringy and performative. And it's not great. But
I like it. I like it.
It's really cool if you're winning, but they're not winning, so we'll see.
Did you not see the thing? Did you see the thing where like they were getting him to the huddle in the locker room after the end of the game, and he was like,
Unbelievable.
I love it, me. Who are you picking?
I mean, obviously the Bears, but it's going to be a good game. Like Caleb's he's played really well against the Vikings defense at point. We lost in week 1, so it's going to be. I think this is going to set the momentum for the rest of the season. If we do well against this defense, I think this is going to be, even though it is only a 4-5 Minnesota team, this is sort of like the first like proper teams. It's the first proper defense to win up against. So it'll be, if he wins this, it's going to be good signs. We'll see what happens.
B.
I'm also going to go with the Bears, just based on what we saw last week of the Vikings. And there was a lot of passes thrown nowhere near Jetters, and you could see he was getting annoyed and frustrated, and I think that's going to carry on. There's no connection or bond, it seems, with any of the players.
I have to disagree, B-Dog. I have to disagree quite a lot, actually. I think Jetters pure likes him.
No, I think he does like him, but after last week, he doesn't like 9.
Oh yeah, I forgot the 2 different people. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, I mean, I do apologise, Joe, but I'm going to back my guy, man. It just depends if he's playing. Like, do I get to change my pick if JJ is not playing, or do I have to just look at it now?
No, I think that's fair enough. Yeah.
Right. Okay. If JJ plays, Minnesota win.
Wow.
Yeah, just let it linger for a minute.
Disagree. But, you know.
Right. The Green Bay Packers against the New York Giants.
I think Giants. Obviously, I mean, I physically can't pick the Packers to win, but I think Jameis just smokes them here. I just think it's just like Jameis has that game whenever he comes in. It's like, oh, why isn't this guy an actual quarterback? And in the second games when he does horrible, I think he just gets his first game balance and throws like 400, and it's just after yeah. Sue me.
We will. B-Dog?
It has to be the Packers. I don't think the Giants have that new head coach feeling in the locker room when it happens, because in the past, your starters are out. It's not like the coach has been sacked, but all your starters are there. You're playing with your D squad. Yeah, Tyrone Tracy and Singletary looked like they couldn't run a ball 4 yards if you paid them. And Slayton looked like he had a decent game, and there were some good catches by other players, but that's all it was. One or two plays. You can't win a game with 1 or 2 plays sometimes. You need consistency.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm just what I would say is I've got absolutely no faith in Jordan Love whatsoever, because I haven't. I think he's top 2-3 overrated quarterbacks in the league. Fine, come at me. I don't care. I've said it for a long time. I'm not going to change it. I've not seen anything to give me a reason to change it. What I will say is the defense is absolutely outstanding. And do I think the Giants have enough to get past that? What I'm praying for is a classic famous Jameis masterclass, because we know that he can come out and just throw 7 picks, or he can come out and throw 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And there's kind of no in between. Well, there is, because he'll come out and throw 3 of each. But I'm open the thing that they need is a little bit of famous Jameis. But I am going to pick the Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers purely not based on the offense, at all. Based on the defense. Yeah, that's me. I'm picking the Packers. Oh, do I want to pick No, I can't bring myself to pick the Giants. Sorry. Right, the Bagels and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Bagels.
All right, okay. Why?
I just don't think Pittsburgh have got it. I think the Bengals have got something solid on offense, and I think they're just going to outscore me when it comes down to it.
Yeah, I think this is what it is. I think it's just going to be scoring, isn't it? It's just absolutely with you there. Like.
What I will say is the Bagels defense, if I'm remembering correctly, looked better last week. Did they play or the week before? It was
the week before was the game where we played them when we put 42 and we put 47, and then.
Oh, it wasn't. Was it last week? Am I just completely making this up? Did they play last week?
Yeah, they played.
No, they didn't. No, I'm just completely making something up. Was it like week 8?
That's why the defense looked so much better, because they weren't playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Do you know the Bengals?
Where I got that from? I do not know where I got that from. I'm going to go the Bagels there. Pittsburgh defense doesn't look anywhere near as good as it should do.
Nope.
I'm not saying that they've not got any talent on there or it's a bad defense, but they don't look anywhere near as good as they should do. I think the offense in turn looks dreadful. I think the Bagels can do it.
Oh yeah.
Who'd you go, Joe?
I think Bengals. I'm with you here. I think it's just going to be the Bengals. The Bagels. Sorry.
Oh, the Bagels. Why did you say that then? Jesus Christ, man. The Houston Texans and the rookie mistake, man. And the Tennessee Titans.
I think it's the Texans. They carry on after that win last week, don't they? I mean, I don't think David Mills plays any better than he did, and he was very lucky to get away with the win. But I think the
General Mills, they're calling him.
What's the thing where, like, I can't remember the stat, but it's something to do with like so many yards and touchdowns. But David Mills has like already got as many games as CJ Stroud has since he started. He's genuinely.
I'm fairly sure it's Davis Mills, but well, it's
I think you're right there. Yeah, actually,
losers.
could be right there.
It's the Titans.
Jason Taylor, David Mills.
Yeah, we're equal now, baby. 1-1-1 on stupid name mistakes.
I haven't made a name mistake.
You said David Mills.
Did I say David? Oh, I don't even remember.
You also said it last week.
Yeah, that's why you played so well.
Yeah, let it slide.
Do you know currently? So I think is it next week? So next week, not this week. Next week, the Seahawks play Tennessee. You can get a ticket for that game for $20, because it's a home game in Tennessee. Yeah.
Let's just do 1 week at a time, Joe. Maybe next week we'll go to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Just do 1 week at a time. Hey, to be fair, like if you had a bit of money in that, like it'd be a mint just random trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that works out as £11.
Tennessee. I've gone to Tennessee. What's the Titans?
£11.
Should we just go? Should we just sack everything off for the weekend?
Okay, yeah, I've got unlimited money. Yeah. I'm going to go Texans as well, boys. It's the Titans. They're in tank mode.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. They're just that bad.
Jeremiah Smith pick next year, I think.
He's got another year, I think, doesn't he?
I don't know if he's made himself eligible yet. No, because he's this is his sophomore year in it. He's 20 now, so I think he can legally go into the draft.
He's 18. He's still 18.
He's 18 still.
Yeah.
Right.
On 19, yeah, he's not 28.
But you got to do something, boys. You can't just go.
No, sorry. Do you know what? Sorry. It turns 20 in 2 weeks. So you're probably more right there.
Yeah. He can go into the draft this year if he wants.
Yeah.
Crazy. Right. San Francisco 49ers, because we're edging towards the hour and a half mark, boys. So we need to get a shift on. Niners cards.
Cards.
Thank you.
Niners, I think, for this one. Yeah. Until Christian McCaffrey is injured, I'm going to back the Niners in most games. Like, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're still playing really well. Yeah, I'm still determined he's going to miss some time this year. I don't know when, but he will. But they're incredibly well. Just absolutely respect to them. I don't know how they're keeping it alive. Like the cards are on a bit of a bounce, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think it's San Francisco just takes it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Niners as well. The cards are shit.
Cards all the way, baby.
Oh, for God's sake, like you've got to let it go at some point, B-Dog, man.
Never. I look like I look like my hairline's gone. I'm going to put my ass on. There we go.
No. The Seahawks and the LA Rams.
This is a tough one. I'm going to Seahawks.
This might be game of the year.
I'm going to Seahawks.
I think this will be the highest scoring game of the year.
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be one of those. It'll be like a 21-20 game.
Yeah, I agree. I think that comes out a little bit.
I think this is pretty much for the first place in this division. There is this. So they're going to be going for it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Seahawks. I think that as good as the Rams offense is playing, I think the Seahawks are just better rounded. I think the defense is playing much better than the Rams are, even though the Rams defense is playing well. I think that the addition of the I can't remember what's the name of the receiver. The Seahawks just got the Saints.
Rashid
Shaheed.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you. I think he's going to just add another element because you can just send him a deep routes because it's one of the quickest receivers in the NFL. You can just send JSN to go and tear them apart for the intermediate. I think they just come out on top here, and they're just a more well-rounded, well-balanced team.
Imagine being Rashid Shaheed, man.
Yeah,
you're winning it.
Going to sleep 1-12, waking up 12-1.
Yeah, man. Same as Sauce. His dick, like he would, man. He would. I think I'm going to go Seahawks as well, boys. I don't really know why either. Like, I keep trying to come up with a reason why one team should win, but then you go, "Oh, they've also got that." I don't know. I really don't know. I think Devante Adams is questionable, isn't he? That'll be massive.
Is it?
That'll be massive. But yeah, I'm gonna go Seahawks. 40% win probability apparently.
Yeah.
According to Sleeper. Who you gone, Joe?
Seahawks, yeah. Seahawks.
Oh, is that all three of us?
Yep.
Who'da thunk? Do I go Rams then? No, I'll go Seahawks. Right, Baltimore Raveland. Baltimore Ravens against the Cleveland Steamers.
No, it's Raveland, isn't it? Ravens.
It's going to be Raveland forever now. We've got a new nickname, boys.
Raveland.
Raveland. Yeah, it's going to be Raveland.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think that it's a super aggressive Raveland team as well. Just they're desperately trying to still make the playoffs, so they're just going to be absolutely going for the throat. So
they're just going to win out. Yeah,
definitely take the Ravens.
Yeah, I think Raveland. B-Dog.
Yeah, I'm going Raveland.
Fair dues. Next up, the Kaiser Chiefs against the Denver Broncos.
It's going to be the Chiefs. It's going to be the Kaiser Chiefs.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. It is. The Broncos offense just looks stinky. And I'm a believer. I am. But he's looked minging the last couple of weeks or so.
I'm going to go Broncos just because I'd love to see the Chiefs at 500 because it'd be hilarious. So just to go for it.
All right, but who do you think's going to win?
No, I'm going to go the Broncos. I want it that much. I just think it's going to happen. So
I was hoping for some analysis there, Joe.
No, well, I don't know. I don't. The thing is, they're still. The protection's still not there. It's still not like the left tackle. I've not even looked at this. So their new left tackle that they got, he's like stepped away for like personal reasons or something.
Simmons.
And I don't. Yeah, and I've not really looked into why that is, but it's it's a bit of a weird one. So the line's just not holding up there. And considering I think the Broncos again are leading the league in QB hits, it's still been exactly like it was last year. I think they just have too much of a hard time moving the ball, and I just think they don't get it done. I think they're able to shut down Rashee Rice, even though he's came in and just played really, really well. I just think they can't get the run game going against them either, and I just think the Broncos control the game. Like you said, though, it kind of relies on Burrow. It's what day does Burrow have? If Burrow has a decent day, I think they'll win. If Burrow has plays like I said last week, I don't think they make it. So we'll see.
Fair enough. The Detroit Lions against the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think the Lions here.
I think I agree with you, B-Dog, to be honest.
Yeah, no, do you know what? I'm with you.
The Eagles that can't fly.
I'm a big like
can't fly.
I look like the Eagles are sort of like I really enjoy watching the Eagles. I'm a big Vic Fangio fan. I think he's a great DC, but like we were saying before, the OC just isn't getting it working. Detroit's are. I would really love the Eagles to win because it benefits. If Detroit loses, Green Bay loses. In fact, no. If Detroit loses and we still win, we're taking a 1 seed in the division. So I'd love it if that happened. But I just think Detroit offense wins this. The defense is performing better than the Eagles' defense, and I think Detroit just takes this overall.
Yeah, Detroit's across the board, boys. And finally, B-Dog's Dallas Cowboys against the Las Vegas Raiders.
I think a Raiders team without Jacoby Myers is going to be a train wreck. You may as well just have two guys just playing man on Brock Bowers the entire game, and they won't be able to do anything. I think the Cowboys should hopefully win this. Cowboys get a win.
Time of a new era, boys. This is going to be the era of the Cowboys.
Dennis in the chat, loving your hat. Hey.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that felt gross. Den's in the chat. Sorry.
Hey.
Felt wrong. So you got home a pick, B-Dog?
Damn right I am. I mean,
Yeah.
what have they got apart from Jency and Brock Bowers? Max
I'm
Crosby.
going to pick Hughes by a decent amount as well, you know. I think this is the game where the defense feels like they've showed up because they're playing against, 9 ghosts and Bowers and
Max
Genty.
Crosby. Yeah.
Because hopefully Quinn Williams can do something.
Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're all right. Sending you loads of love. We hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm going Dallas as well for the obvious. The Raiders are cursed and absolutely stink.
Yeah.
And that rounds us up for the Week 11 preview, boys.
Perfect.
Woo. Have you turned that into a cowboy hat? I'm not ruining my cap to do with that. Oh,
that's what it is.
Oh, right, boys, we made it through another one.
We did.
Yeah, boy.
Any final thoughts?
Go Bears.
Tell you what.
How about them Cowboys?
Tell you what I want to do is one, to tell you guys and to tell people that are watching. We're getting the Discord going back up again. We've got a channel for submitting studs and duds, a channel for submitting your screenshot stats, a team channel for all 32 teams in the NFL. There's a channel to talk while Red Zone's on, so you can talk with whoever's in there about what's going on Red Zone. There's a channel for submitting your interest in Fantasy 2026 leagues, because what we'll be doing is we'll be running some fantasy leagues for you. All you have to do is pick your team. We'll run them, or rather, I will. So anyone that's interested in any of those things, talking to other football fans on a Sunday or 1 o'clock on a Friday morning.
Oh, Joe's yawning.
Yeah, I'm not staying up for this game tonight.
Get on the Discord, boys. I'll send you the link. Share it with everyone that you can. We'll try and get it going a little bit. We'll try and get some people cracking in there, and we'll try and get that going. Otherwise, what I will do is I'll stick this back on. Catch us up on all the socials. There you go. TikTok and Instagram. Nerdy FL Pod. We stick things on there every now and then. But more importantly, we stick on there when we're going live, when we're putting a video up, anything like that. That's where you get your notifications that we're doing this. Otherwise, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, click the little notification bell, and it'll just automatically tell you anyways. But other than that, have you got anything to add, boys?
No, boys. It's just football's halfway through now. Let's get ready for next year.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first year we've still been alive since I can remember. It's been so long, and it's beautiful actually having invested interest in the rest of the season.
Oh, mate. Well, I'm going to get crushed.
I know, but yeah, not yet.
One of these weeks, the opening frame will be B-Dog looking just like that, and me and Joe going,
oh, yeah. Like,
and it's going to be next week. It's going to be next week.
Shut up.
If we can make it to December without being eliminated, I'll be ecstatic. So that's all I want for Christmas this year.
Oh, grow up.
Yeah.
Other than that, thank you very much, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we will catch you on the other side. Peace.
Peace.
We're the nerdy football lads, so off the rails. Lack of research and some